Okay, so how does the disco queen from Iowa get into the wine business? It's kind of been an evolution of my business experiences, my personal experiences. My dad was a farmer, not a vitis vinifera. It was more cornus, beanus, and swinus. But I've always had that love for the land and plants and how things grow. You know, it was just that weird evolution of meeting the right people at the right time, and I kind of figured out, yeah, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. I really wanted my business to have a giving platform. So doing something for other people and that passion for serving other people needed to go along with the wine end of it. I went to school for accounting, and no, I am not an accountant. I knew that was not going to be my skill set, and I barely graduated. But I went to school, back to school, and I got my horticultural degree. And so that goes back to the farming and the plant stuff and the wine. You know, my mom had health problems when I was a child and heart issues. And so her doctor had her start drinking red wine. Okay, so Iowa does not, well, it's better today. But back in the day, you know, we didn't have a lot of great craft wines. So Lancers, that brown bottle, and that's what was on our table at night. My palate developed, and then I took my first trip to California a long time ago. It's got to be like 15 years ago, and it was like, this is amazing. And I finally started drinking better wine and more varietals, and it morphed. And so the whole farming aspect and where you grow the grapes that I love, unfortunately, cannot survive the winter in Iowa. So that was not, you know, it wasn't going to be an option to do it back in Iowa. I could do other varietals, but they're just not to my liking. And I have to love what I drink and what I'm going to sell. There you go. Here I am. So I come from a family of 9 kids. I am the 9th. And Cru, I think everybody knows what Cru is. It's just a traditional French term, and I put a cheeky twist on it. So Cru, my family, my crew of 9, and Cru is also translated as growth. So it's the growth of 9, my evolution. My approach to winemaking, it starts with the crop, good quality fruit. It sets the stage for everything else. You know, you cannot turn a sow's ear into a silk purse. You really need to start with quality fruit. And so for me, that's the number one rule. And I'm also not one to do fads. So I make what I like to drink. I'm doing this because it is what I'm passionate about. So the shelters that we sponsor are very core to my company. Ruby's Place in Hayward, California, and House of Hope in Waterloo, Iowa. Both do wonderful things for survivors of human trafficking, domestic abuse, and homelessness. And I picked those two because I've seen survivors come out of that, and they are a success. They're independent. They have children. And so you're completely changing someone's life. And I take responsibility, like it is my responsibility to help other people. We've got a wine club now. It's just getting rolling, and 10% of a membership goes to Ruby's Place and House of Hope. And then if you buy an additional case out of that, or cases out of that, that's another 5%. So you know, from that membership, you're actually getting 10 to 15% that's going towards survivors and helping them be independent. And that just makes me sing or dance.